Hi guys, it's Susie. Today we're going to talk about a topic in our Godly Wives series, and that topic is what to do if you want God to heal, restore, or be a part of your marriage. So today I'm just going to give you 3 simple things that you can do to allow God to work in your marriage. Number 1, you want to obey Him. You want to have a close relationship with the Lord. If you don't have a close relationship with the Lord, then how do you expect to hear from Him? Also, the Bible says that sin separates us from God, and we want to be close to God in our individual relationship with Him. Also, your relationship with God strengthens you. It keeps you strong through all different circumstances that you may be dealing with. Number 2, follow God's specific instruction regarding marriage. Now, here's where a lot of ladies miss the mark. A lot of ladies will say, well, I've been praying and I want God to help me. I want God to fix my marriage. But the problem is, God has said, here's what I need you to do. Here's what makes a marriage work. And if you're not willing to follow God's instruction, then you're not going to reap the benefits of what He's giving you. It's kind of like if you're baking a cake. God is saying, here are the ingredients you need to bake this cake, for this cake to turn out just right. But then when He gives you the recipe, you say, oh, but I don't like the salt, or I don't like the extra sugar. I'll just do this. And then you keep coming back saying, how can I make this perfect cake? And the cake never turns out quite right because you're simply not willing to follow God's specific instruction. And number 3, stop making excuses. Sometimes as ladies, we can look over to someone else's marriage and we can think, wow, if only my husband was like that, then I could follow God's instruction. If only my husband was kinder, if only he took more initiative as a leader, if only he, was a better provider. There are so many excuses, but the bottom line is God says to do certain things, and that applies to any husband. God does not give any reasons to bypass that. He says, here's what a wife is to do to her husband. In fact, God gives the instruction not only to women who are married to godly men, but women who are married to ungodly men. So if this is something that interests you, please continue on in this series as we discuss God's specific instruction straight out of the Bible, His words, not mine, not yours, and how we can apply that practically to our lives. Thanks for listening, sisters. God bless.